Hello, everybody. Super Toe Productions here, and today I'm interviewing the creator of Walrus Run.
That's me. My name's Eric Callahan. I'm the developer of Walrus Run, also owner of the Jam Games LLC, also known as the Jam. And I'm developing my very first video game, which is Walrus Run. It is a 2D platformer that you can play with conveniently shaped bongo controllers. And if you don't have them, don't worry about it. You can play with any controller you want. It's coming out later this year, November 5th, on Steam and itch.io for $10.
$10. So, tell everybody a little bit about yourself if they don't know you already.
That's gonna be pretty much everybody. I don't have a fucking following. Anyway, I am new to game development. This is my first time making a game. I did go to school for game development, graduated, and then after I graduated, I applied for some jobs and didn't get any. So I'm like, okay, I'm just gonna make my own game. I need to prove that I'm capable somehow. So making my own game, it's almost done, and yeah, I'm looking forward to seeing how everyone, likes it, what the post launch is going to be like, updates, whatever, and see what I do next. New another game I make, new job, whatever I'm going to get. I'm looking forward to it, man. It's good stuff.
Nice. So, what made you pick the Donkey Kong Bongo inspiration? Like, what was that idea coming from?
Well, before I started Walrus Run, I was making a bigger game. Let's just say that. But of course, even then, this one was just like summer 2022. This is when I was making a different game, much larger scale, and I had even less skill than I did now. So about 6 months later, I decided, okay, this is a bad idea. I got to do something else. I'm gonna do something smaller. So I started thinking of a smaller game. What would a smaller game be like? And through some YouTube videos I found, I got the idea. Oh, hey, the DK Bongos, that's a controller that exists. Why don't I just make a game about that? Because no one else has been foolish enough to do so until I came around. So I decided to give it a shot, and through the magic of Steam input, it somehow works. So here we are a year later. Bongos work perfectly fine, and the game's almost done, almost at the end of the road. That's kind of how I just got here. That was, let me see, that was I already forgot my timeline. It was like it was June 2023. I started Walrus Run. I remember that. I might have got my years mixed up, but I spent a year and about 2 months now on the game. When the game launches, it'll be a year and a half of development, and we are almost done. And that is how I got here, and I guess that's how I got the silly idea for the bongos. So yeah, I needed something to stand out. I guess why not?
Yeah. So, like, when it comes to getting into game development and such, where did you start and what made you want to start game development?
I mean, gaming has always been my number one hobby, and then when I went to college, I didn't really know what to do, so I just decided to try game development, and well, I graduated, so I did something right, I guess. Um, I have ideas for games I want to make in the future, so I just want to see those through one day. Until then, I need to get some experience and some money, so that's why I'm here now, starting small, I guess. That's why I wanted to get into game development. It's just what I wanted to do, really, and how I started was just going to school for it. And it was around the time when college rolled around, I started being more analytical when it comes to games I play, how they're made, what I like about them, what I don't like, kind of taking in that feedback and putting that in my own designs for games I make. So it's a lot of just reviewing what you play, what makes it work, what doesn't work, why you like the things you like. Just put that in your own games, express yourself. That's how I started.
Do you think going to college for game development is necessary, in your opinion?
Uh, I mean, I wouldn't say it's required. You definitely can, but I mean, it's good to have like you'll get some, you'll learn some things in college for sure. You'll meet some friends too. Maybe get those friends will help you start a studio or something. That's helpful. But you absolutely don't need to do that. I mean, me right here, I'm doing this all myself in my bedroom right now with no friends from college. So it's like you could be me in this situation. Just download Unreal, start making stuff. You don't have to go to college to do that. Especially since it's free. So no, college isn't required. Does it help? Sure, it's something to put on your resume. Why not? But when it comes to resumes, people are going to care more about your portfolio than the degree. So just make something good. You don't have to do college to do that. Just Just do games. Just make games. See how it goes. Just make stuff. That's what you got to do.
So, why did you pick Unreal out of the engines?
Ah, very simple answer, my friend. That is Blueprint. Fun fact:
Definitely.
my school taught me how to use Unity. That's when I learned that I freaking hate using Unity. And it
Yeah.
was mostly because they made me code everything.
Yeah,
That's also
C
why I
sharp.
learned that I don't like coding either. It was C sharp, that's right.
Yeah.
But I took some programming classes too. I'm like, dude, this isn't for me. I'm an artist through and through. This is not my jam, bro. I can't do this. And then I saw Blueprint. I'm like, oh my god, this actually makes sense to me, and I enjoy doing it. This is so much better than coding. Holy crap! So I'm on Unreal. I'm never looking back now, unless
Yep.
Unreal does some sort of mess up like Unity did. Then I'll go to Godot Orchestrator, I guess. But until then, I'm sticking with Unreal Blueprint,
Yeah,
baby.
Unreal definitely. Godot
Yes.
could I would use Godot over Unreal if they brought their visual scripting back.
Yeah, there was a plugin I looked up. It was called Orchestrator. It was like a third-party plugin that brought in like a what do you call it, a visual interface blueprint kind of thing to Godot. So it is there, not in official capacity, and I don't know how good the documentation is. So I'm just sticking with Unreal right now
Yeah,
because as far as I know, it's more
Unreal's
reliable.
amazing. Unreal's
Yeah,
amazing.
yeah. I'm cool with just sticking with that for now, and
Yeah.
doing cell shading in Unreal is really easy too, and that's my preferred art style. So just Unreal's just going really great with me. I don't really have any plans on switching right now, so that's the main reason why. Really, just for the blueprint, lifesaver.
Yeah,
Yeah.
definitely.
Oh yeah.
I could never learn C sharp or
I
any
mean,
of that stuff. I
it's
feel
so
like
hard, man.
I'm gonna be learning Python soon.
That's a good
Um,
one.
then the reason why is because, um, just because I'm pretty sure you can do like web development stuff with Python, and Python's simple.
Maybe.
Plus, it can help you
Yeah.
get. Plus, I'm doing like a course, like a official course that my friend helped buy, and he's an indie game developer, and the course gives you a certificate once you finish, and apparently that's helped a few of his friends get jobs at like Amazon and stuff. Um,
Interesting. If it
yeah,
helps, sure.
yeah, and the only reason I would ever need Python for game development is Unreal does support it for very weird specific things.
I did notice that. Yeah.
Yeah, and I don't even know why, but the thing is Godot
So,
uses GD script, which is Python but easier.
oh, it's like based off Python or something.
Yeah. So
Oh,
I could
okay. Not
then,
bad.
and another engine, RenPy, uses Python.
I don't know what that is, but I do know Blender also uses Python, so that's good to know. I no doubt
Yeah.
about that. I never told you this, but I had to learn HTML to make my website. I had no
Oh,
clue
yeah,
what
no.
I was doing, so I took like one HTML class in college. I'm like, yeah, this is good enough. You ever check out my website? It's so basic. It's just a bunch of buttons with my links. I'm like, hey, it's there. I got the domain. It's there. So
Yeah, I
yeah,
would. The only reason why I would ever learn web development is just to pull in money while I'm making my game.
you can do that too. Yeah, but
Yeah, but I mean, web development's not like a hobby of mine or anything I'm too interested in.
I'm so bad at it. It took me so long to make the website work. Oh my god, it's a pain in the butt.
Yeah,
Oh my god.
I mean, you could use like Wix or
Uh,
something.
yeah, I could have used the website builder. I think I have to pay monthly for that or something. I probably didn't do that because I was a cheapskate. But like,
Definitely.
I just did the old-fashioned way. You don't have to do what I do. That's just what I did. Okay,
So,
so
what's your favorite video game of all time?
Crash Bandicoot, Crash
Crash,
Bandicoot 1, 2, and 3. That is my jam right there. Oh my god.
Crash
It's my
Band.
favorite. I played it like literally since I was a baby. It's like my first game ever. I still play it sometimes. The originals and the remake. I love all of them. They're all great. I'm a big Crash fan. I'm a big Crash fan. If I didn't make that obvious, that's my number one.
Yeah, your profile picture on Discord's Crash Bandicoot, and
Yeah,
on
if it
Twitter
wasn't
too.
obvious enough, yeah,
Yeah,
no, yeah,
I'm
very
a big
important
Banjo
franchise to
Kazooie
me.
fan.
I do like Banjo as
Yeah,
well. I
yeah,
didn't
my
play it until my teens, but I get the appeal. It's up my alley. I do like some
yeah,
Banjo. I like
my
that.
Discord banner used to be Banjo Kazooie.
Good choice, good
Yeah,
choice. Yeah, yeah.
yeah, big Banjo Kazooie fan. Um,
Yeah, you ever heard of Crash to Insanity?
haven't played it, but I'm aware of its
You aware
existence.
of it? Yeah. You ever pay attention to the sound design in my game? I literally
It's the
stole it from Twin
same kind of
Insanity.
thing. It's the
Acapella,
acapella.
yeah.
Yeah,
As far as I'm concerned, no other game has tried that in an official capacity. So I'm shooting for it myself. I got a good voice for it at least. So we're gonna see if I can
Oh,
make
the
it
music
work.
slaps in yours, at least by the trailer. So
I'll try to make it better. We'll see.
press the
But
soundtrack on vinyl.
oh hell no, I don't even know how to do that, bro. I'll put it on YouTube.
I have the Buckshot Roulette soundtrack on vinyl.
I
But
was wondering what that was. Good
yeah,
choice. Yeah, that looks sick.
yeah.
Yeah, I want to clear the air right now. I'm not a musician. All right, I'm an amateur voice actor. Maybe I can do sound effects like. Pew! I'm not a musician. All right, I'm saying that right now. If you guys don't like the soundtrack, I apologize. I tried my best.
If you don't like it,
I had a
the
good time with it.
the mute button works.
Hey,
People,
there's
yeah,
audio sliders, like a music
yeah.
slider. You can just...
People can, yeah. Nobody has the right to hate on your game for the music. Just turn
Oh
it
yeah,
down.
it's an Unreal. You could totally mod in your own music. I don't care. That sounds great. That sounds like a cool idea to me.
Or you could
I'll
just
mod
put
music.
Spotify on in the background if people really don't like it for some reason.
No, no, no.
I mean, yeah.
No, I'm not worried about that reception. Just
Yeah.
saying right now,
Yeah,
I
it's
don't really plan on
it's
going
not-
into music, but I'm a one-man team. I gotta do something.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't.
I
I don't think
enjoy
I'm in a
those.
position to hire anybody for the music, so that's another reason why I'm just doing it myself too. So we'll see how it goes. Yeah.
So, what's your favorite game console of all time?
PS2.
PS2.
It's behind my TV, but I got it right here. Trust me.
Nice.
It's not the one I grew up with the fat model, but it broke, so I got a slim model when I was like 10. I still have that one. It's on its last legs, but it does still work and runs PS1 games, thank God. And yes, that's what I use this CRT for right here. That and the Wii, but yeah.
Nice.
PS2 for sure. My largest physical game collection is also PS2. Now that I look back on it, though, it's mostly crappy licensed games. I don't know why I played those, but it's still a lot of PS2 games.
My favorite's N64 and Sega Saturn.
Yeah, okay, good choices. I never had an N64. My dad was a PlayStation guy, so I just played PlayStation games.
Yeah,
Yeah.
get an N64. The N64 is cool. I have an N64 game on my desk.
Which one is that? I can't see.
It's Mischief Makers.
Oh, that's a good one.
I don't
Okay.
even know why I have that on my desk, but
I have held an N64 controller in my hands before. I'm not used to that.
The controllers are solid,
It's very weird.
though. They're good.
I don't doubt that. I'm not used to that, bro. I didn't grow up with that. I'm like, what the hell is
Sega
this?
Saturn has the best 2D controller. 2D games.
I've not used one, so I don't know.
You should play Saturn games. You should play Panzer Dragoon and Sonic R. Those are both classics on the Saturn.
I'm surprised you didn't mention Nights into Dreams.
I try to play it. I can't. I don't know what it.
That's interesting. Everyone I talk to says Nights into Dreams like the best game on that console.
Well,
So
yeah,
I'm surprised you didn't say it.
because it's like the easiest game to find.
It's also very easy, yeah.
It's unique. It's unique, and it kind of stands out. And the only reason why they're saying that, if there was a Sonic game on the Saturn, everybody would be saying that.
But there isn't.
There isn't. There's Sonic R, and there's the Gems collection.
That's fine. All right. I don't want to talk about Sonic. I'm a bit of a Sonic hater, so I'm just going to go on a tangent.
Why do you hate Sonic? Wait, why do you hate Sonic? This is a pertinent question.
I like the 2D games. I don't like the 3D games.
Neither do I.
Okay, at least we're on the same page.
I only like Sonic R. That's the only 3D, and it's a spin-off. It's a racing one.
Yeah, I think I played like 10 minutes of it. It was weird.
It's the one with Tails Doll and Metal Sonic.
I know what it is. I barely played it. Yeah.
Yeah.
What an interesting game that is.
Yeah, there could be a good 3D Sonic. There could have been, if Sega didn't overwork their employees.
Yeah, well, that's 90s Sega for you.
Yeah. So,
Right.
when it comes to like pizza, what's your favorite pizza topping?
Just pepperoni, sometimes meat eaters. That's about it.
Nice.
I'm a simple guy, bro.
So, this is a question that I think, because this, to the viewers, we refilmed this interview. We filmed this interview like a while ago, and then there was
Like a few weeks back, there was a
and
first
they
version, but somebody messed up the audio. It wasn't me,
that
by
was
the
hey,
way.
that was me. Yeah, it's not my fault. Well, it is kind of my fault for not
Hey,
noticing
it's your
sooner.
microphone, so
Yeah. Um, but this is a question I asked last time, and
okay.
like when it comes to Steam Deck compatibility for the game, do you know about that?
No, I don't, and I'll tell you why. On the Steamworks page, sometimes there's a button there that lets you adjust Steam Deck compatibility, and sometimes there isn't. That being said, I don't have that button, so I have no clue how this game's gonna run on Steam Deck. I don't own one myself either, so I'm completely in the dark. Your guess is as good as mine. I have no idea.
this the second the Steam demo comes out in October.
It was October 14th. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
I people will be able to test it on the Steam Deck, so
I guess they will. We'll find out.
and it
I
should
think
work
it probably
fine.
won't run well. I don't know. I mean, you gotta. I tried to optimize the game, bro, but you need a good
Well, like
graphics card for that shit.
how does the game run on your PC?
I mean, I have like a 3060 graphics card. It runs fine, but
Like,
again, not everyone has that.
yeah, the
I
Steam
don't
Deck
know,
is
man.
like GTX 1050, kind of similar to that. So, which isn't.
We'll find out.
Yeah, it should
We'll
run
find out.
fine. Is there graphics settings in your game?
There it is. You have the whole graphics suite. You can adjust from very low, low, medium, max. You can adjust all of it.
Yeah,
Hide
there's
the fog, like zoom into camera. So much trickery
yeah,
you can
there's
do.
no
Yeah.
reason why you couldn't run the game on the Steam Deck. The Steam Deck's
I
powerful.
don't know. Given my history, I have some doubts, but I don't know.
Wait,
Speculation.
tell me these doubts.
Well, I guess we haven't mentioned this on the podcast yet, but last week I was at a convention.
Yeah,
It was
yes.
called
Supernova?
Supernova. It was themed around Smash Brothers on Nintendo, and I also went because I was formerly a Smash Bros. Player myself. So me and another Smash buddy went. We didn't play in a tournament, hell no, but we both ran the booth. And how we did it, I couldn't bring my PC because it was a 12-hour car ride and I didn't want to damage anything. So I brought some laptops. I got a gaming laptop and I got my dad's laptop, which is also a gaming laptop, but not as good. And I ran it on those, and it ran okay. I set everything to very low, every quality setting, I mean, to very low. The anti-aliasing to FXAA, the resolution at 1080, and I sometimes got 60 FPS. It's more like 50, 40 or something. So given that it was running on those old laptops, I'm talking like maybe 5 years or less years older. Given that it was running on those kinda okay, I don't know if a Steam Deck's gonna do better. I mean, it might. I'm supposed to know. That's why I have some doubts, because the bad hardware I used to run, it was bad. Who knows? Maybe someone like your laptop would be much better than mine. I don't know. We'll find out. The internet, I'm sure they will let me know. So,
Yeah.
yeah.
What's the what was the reception when you were at Supernova? Like, what did people think?
Oh, it was very positive. Everyone loved the game. The bongos being on the table was definitely an eye grabber. I didn't mention this, but I literally bought 2 pairs of DK bongos. You could see them right
Yeah,
there.
I saw the pictures of
I
the place.
Yep, I posted them on Twitter too. I brought them with me. We had the table with 2 monitors set up. People walked up and started slamming them, and they really liked it. They did not understand the controls because, one, it's the first game to use both halves of the bongo pads because there's the lower and upper half. Have I ever explained that to you?
No.
Each bongo it looks like there's 2 buttons, but there's 4. Each pad has 2 buttons, like on the lower half and the top half. So like the 2 buttons, there's actually 4. And lower one's for moving, upper one's for dash. I had to explain that because that is very much not visible when you look at the bongos. You think there's 2 giant buttons, but no, that's actually 4. And I had to explain that. And because, one, a game has never done that control scheme before, and 2, most of the players never even used DK bongos before in their life. I had to explain to them how it works, and even then, when they were finally moving into the game, I still had to explain, no, it's this button. And I'm like, okay. I tried to make the game easy, but even then people are still struggling to figure out how it works. So I'm thinking I might have to add some signs, like how Kirby does it. Like some big old signs, press the right button to move, etc. I might try doing that. Other than that, okay, reception was fine. A lot of people were admittedly bad at the game because it's their first time playing it, which I don't know how I would address that because, of course, most people would be bad at using bongos because most people probably don't even have these. Like, I just got my first pair, like, I think last year. Like, of course they don't know how. But, like, what else can I do to explain it to them? Like, and help them? I don't know. I did what I can, in the game itself and every other
Does that have a
tutorial I'm going to make.
tutorial?
How do I put it? It's just going to be a guide menu where you can look up controls and game mechanics if you want to look them up. Otherwise, you can learn it yourself because more playtime equals, oh, hey, this game is actually worth $10 and not a scam. Anyway, so I don't, because the Bong was such a rare and unique controller, not everyone has experience with them. So I tried my hardest to explain how it works. People still struggle to get the hang of it. I will say though, the demo had 6 levels. After like level 2, maybe level 1.5, they did understand how the control works and they were playing much better at the game. Especially the more experienced gamers that were playing, I will say. They got a hang of the game after a couple levels. I'm like, okay, maybe I am cooking something here. But
Yeah,
I do
my
understand
my
that.
local game store that's like 15 minutes away has a pair of DK bongos rotting there, and I'm gonna go pick them up sometime. They're like,
You definitely could. I got mine off like eBay for like $30. You could do that
yeah,
too, but hey.
they're like 15, 20 over
For
over.
some reason, they're reasonably cheap, and I don't
Which
know
is
why.
shocking because you'd
You
expect them
think
to be.
they'd be
It's
more?
like Guitar Hero guitars and all those weird controllers are usually
Yeah,
stupid expensive.
yeah. Oh gosh, I
Like
forgot about those.
like the
Forgot
weird
that.
proprietary controllers for weird games.
I forgot that was the marketing gimmick I was thinking of. It was like, hey, you remember gimmicky controllers from the 2000s? We love those controllers. Buy my game, please. Oh
If
gosh,
your game
it's
gets big
funny.
enough, do you know what you should do?
What should I do?
Do you know RZ Jewel of Fairmore?
Yep, I played it, completed it. Yep,
They have CDI controllers for that game. You should make custom bongo controllers.
with
If
like limited run or something.
yeah, you look exactly like the guy. You look similar to the guy who made RZ as well.
I don't know what he looks like, but that's
You and him look
interesting.
similar.
All right, interesting. But I assure you, I did not make that game. I'm not that talented.
That game's good. That game's
But
really good.
it's very fun. But
Yeah.
custom controllers would be a very fun idea if only I had money. So,
Well,
oh
yeah.
well.
I mean, if your game blows up, which I'm sure it will, it's sick.
Yeah, it's just the numbers ain't doing so hot. So we'll
Well,
see what happens.
I mean, what people think about before, like, doesn't really matter. That like when it comes out, people will be able to play it, review it, and
Where, yeah, things like followers and wish list numbers, they aren't accurate to how the game's actually going to do after launch. Because maybe it'll go under the radar, maybe it'll blow up. I have no way of knowing. I'm at the whim of the internet here, so yeah, you're right. Maybe it could get big. I can't say for sure because it's my first time. I don't have a publisher. I'm on my own here. I got no experience. How am I supposed to know what's going to happen after I launch the game? I don't know. We'll find out.
there's this YouTuber trying to think of his name. Nitro Rad, maybe.
I've heard
I
of
think
him.
that's his name. He plays like retro PS2 style platformer games.
There's a few
Um,
YouTubers that do that. Yeah.
yeah, if he needs to cover your game.
Well, I did set up a key mailer page if influencers are interested. I'm still learning how the website works. I don't know if it's actually available to get a key from yet, but there will be one in October probably. You could go to key mailer and request a key for the game or something like that. I'll probably make update posts about that as I learn how it works. But it will be on that website.
Yeah, I made a key mailer page because I was made aware of it by
Yeah,
their
that's a good
FAQ
resource.
page on the website. So
Yeah. No, it's like it kind of filters out the spam emails. So if actual influencer was like, "Hey, I want to play your game early," I'll be like, "Yeah, sure, here you go." And I know it's an actual influencer and not some guy trying to get a free key.
yeah,
Email's like it kind of just does that. It filters out the spam. So it's a good resource I want to try using more. Yeah.
Definitely.
Hmm. Hope that helps for the launch. We'll find out.
So, what like, where can people like follow you and experience the game? I mean, like wishlist it and stuff since the game's not out yet. And like,
Oh yeah.
what are the best places to support you?
Wishlist the game on Steam. That's the number one thing you can do. Wishlist the game on Steam. Just go to Steam, search Walrus, you will find it. It's very easy to find.
Not many
Uh,
Walrus games on Steam.
a very small amount. You'll find it. Go on that store page, hit the add to your wish list button, and thank you. And the game will also be on itch.io. I don't think that site has wish list, but it'll be there if you want to. And then there's also my the company Twitter account if you want updates. We got the YouTube for any other update videos or advertisements we make, and you can just follow us on social media there. And I should also say we'll be in October Steam Next Fest on October 14th. You can download the demo off of Steam there if you want to do that. And there's an and here. We will have a demo even earlier than that, sorry, on September 6th as part of Sage 2024. Do you know what that is?
Yes, that's the thing. That's like a Sonic thing, right?
Sonic Amateur Games Expo. Now, it's not a Sonic game, of course, but indie games can submit their games to
Yeah,
the
like
expo
that's
as
where
well.
Pizza Tower was first.
Yeah, I've noticed a few other indie games were there too, so I'm like, oh, I should get in on that. So we will be getting in on that. September 6th, you could go to our page on Sonic Fan Games Headquarters.com. Or you could go to our itch.io page. You download the demo off of itch.io either way. So it'll be on our itch.io page as like a Walrus Run Sage 2024 demo. You can download it off of there on September 6th and play it locally on your machine. Starting September 6th. That is the first time it'll be on the internet. For all to enjoy. Yeah. So follow
I'll
us
test it out on
there.
my Steam Deck September 6th. I want to let you know
Okay.
how it performs.
I am curious, so go ahead and do that if you
Yeah,
want to.
because
But
my
like I said,
game, um,
real quick. Like I said to the viewers, though, Sage Expo 2024 is going to start September 6th. Walrus Run will have a demo there. If my page doesn't get rejected anyway, we'll find out. But it should be there, so look forward to that. There's the Next Fest demo on October 14th, and then the game launches on November 5th. November 5th, excuse me. If you want to support me, wishlist the game, wishlist the game, wishlist the game. Thanks. Anyway, you were saying?
my game, I've tested it on Steam Deck quite a bit because Steam Deck support and controller support is something I really want to have for everything I make.
Absolutely. I'm a controller guy, too.
Yep, definitely. But the game for me is a lot more graphically intensive than yours, at least from what I can tell, and it runs fine on the Steam Deck, so you should be fine.
I should be. I mean, again, Steam Deck could be powerful, but I can't say I don't know.
Yeah,
I'm walking into something blind here, so we'll find out.
definitely. Is there anything you'd like to say to the viewers before we finish the interview?
I already did. Wishlist the game.
Wishlist the game.
Well, you know, I got the Twitter account too, the Jam_Games. That's where I'll post updates. I haven't posted in a couple days. Sorry, I will try to post more often. I'll do development streams too on Twitch, and there's the YouTube videos. In fact, you just go to my website. Every single link will be there. You can just go there. Like, just go to the website if you want to see all of my glorious links. But it's just there's only one thing you can do to wishlist the game. That's all I do, man.
Definitely. And bye to the viewers.
Thank y'all for watching. See you soon.